watching. No, not watching. Reading Captain Underpants. Let's get it and let's go. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Boom. Let's go. Alright, guys. Boom. Boom. Okay, guys, let's get it. Chapter 29, The Perfect Storm. It was getting dark now, and the storm outside was intensifying. The 4 bullies started a knee-melting tour in dust, ancient comic, and Kipper's trembling hands. Their mouths hung open in shock, but they were too afraid to move. Finally, Franken then began spectacularly scratching his sweat-soaked armpits. Dude, we're dead, man. It's over. Game over, man. Okay. Bug began to cry. My pits are burning, man, he sobbed. I think I got the curse. Me too, Loogie squeaked. Me too, Loogie squeaked as tears poured down his face. Kipper looked into the curving eyes of his 3 terrified friends. His armpits were burning as well, but he was too frightened to admit it. Suddenly, a deafening blast of thunder shook the building. The light bulbs in the school flickered twice, and the bullies held each other and sobbed uncontrollably. Okay. Inside the restroom, George and Harold could hear their arch enemies shrieking in the hallway. And the 2 friends tried as hard as they could do to keep from laughing. They both knew if they started, they'd never be able to stop. Harold picked up his walkie-talkie and pressed the transmit button. The toy walkie-talkie on top of the lockers clicked with a crackle of static. I am haunted pants of Wedgie. I am the haunted pants of Weggy Maggie, whispered Harold over the tiny speaker. Maggie whispered over the tiny speaker. Hey, cried Kipper. Did you guys hear that? I am coming for you, Harold whispered. No, 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 screamed Loogie. Who now running? Who was now running around in small circles, punching his head with his fist for some strange reason. Guys, I'm just putting a blanket on. It's cold. Guys, we're almost done with this thing. Lightning exploded again, and the hallways rumbled with thunder. The 4 bullies had now become completely hung in. Sorry, guys, about the commotion. The 4 bullies had now become completely unhinged. Bug dropped to the floor and curled up into a shriveling ball, crying out for his mother to leave us, to come and save us. Leave us alone! Kipper screamed, swinging his fist in the air. We're sorry! Mr. Krupp was in the middle of a teacher's meeting all the way up to on the other end of the building when he heard the screaming. It sounded like Kipper freaking out again. He growled, screamed, his fist on the table, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. He got up from the meeting and stomped out of his room. Kipper and his friends heard the pounding sound of stomping feet coming down the other side of the school building. Boom, 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 boom. The stomping got louder and louder and closer and closer. Let's hide in the bathroom, screamed Loogie through his ears. Immediately, the four frightened friends scrambled for the bathroom door. Inside the bathroom, George and Harold were still getting ready for their final prank. Harold steadied the wooden stools while George pulled the tall pair of pants over his head, and the two kindergartners didn't know that they were about to be ambushed. I can't see, said George. Here, said Harold, let me see. Suddenly, the restroom door crashed open, and the terrifying bullies tumbled inside. They looked at Harold holding up the giant pair of pants in front of them. Lightning pierced the darkened clouds, and everyone froze. The stomping footsteps came closer and closer. Boom! 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 Oh, what are you doing with those pants, kid? Cried Kipper. Harold couldn't think of a thing to say. It wasn't supposed to happen like this. They weren't ready. For a split second, Harold saw his entire life flash before his eyes. He saw his and George were going to get caught. Their lives were about to end. The footsteps in the hallways got even louder. Boom! 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 George knew they were in trouble. He couldn't see, but he grasped the stills anyways and took a blind, wobbly step forward. The bullies beheld what appeared to be a pair of pants walking by themselves. They grasped each other and shrieked in ear-splitting horror. Get away from those pants, kid, cried Bug. Get away from those pants, then, as if an angel had whispered into his ear. Harold thought of a perfect thing to say. What pants? He asked. Oh yeah, guys. I'm not done reading yet, but I need to tell you guys, thank you so much for getting us to thank you so much for getting us to 20 subscribers. Let's go, guys. Thank you so much. And also, guys, make sure to like and subscribe even more. Let's hit that subscribe button. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. And I'm not done reading. And also, my brother's germinating video. Thank you guys so much for hitting that to 500 likes. No, not likes. Views. That's our most on a video. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just so mind blown, guys. Thank you guys so much. I really mean this, guys. Love y'all. Bye. No, not bye. I'm still reading this book. Boom. Suddenly, time seemed to stand still. Boom! The four bullies stepped back into horror. Boom! Their eyes grew impossibly wide. Boom! They opened their mouths to scream. Boom! But not a sound came out. Boom! George took another step forwards. The bullies, boom, as they clawed at the wall behind them. Boom! The lightning flashed again. And everything went dark. The terrible storm had knocked out the power line nearby at the school. The terrible storm had knocked out a power line nearby, and the school was now completely black. Kipper and his thugs scrambled over each other desperately, trying to make their way through the restroom door. Mr. Krupp was to be their next obstacle. He had finally reached the lockers when the lights went out. His elephantine footsteps had stomped cold, and he stood in the darkness, breathing heavily and sweating abundantly. When the four squealing derelict finally tumbled out of their restroom and bolted down the hallway, they smacked right into him. Nobody would be able to blame the bullies for what they did next, and their profoundly petrified percrepitions, they must have believed that Mr. Krupp was some kind of giant, wet, fleshy monster, and they treated him such screeching and wailing the darkness. They kicked the clobbered, warm, wet, bulbous creature with all their strength they had. The four distressed delinquents then tumbled down the stairs and shoved their way through the back door of the school. As they ran across the football field towards their homes, something was about Kipper and his friends changed forever. They were never again be the same desperately bullies they once were. Again, guys, this is the end of this video. Again, guys, thank you so much for 20 subscribers, and yeah. And guys, comment down below if you like these reading videos that me and my brothers have created, and tell me also if you like all these construction things, because we might be able to record these. And also, tell me if you guys comment down below if you guys like those ASMR videos. So yeah, to me, they're really satisfying, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe notification. Let's do the handshake. Guys, that's Captain Advance. Wait, let's see what chapter is next. Chapter 30, so I gotta remember 30 next time. Let's do the handshake, guys. Boom. Bye, guys. Boom, boom, boom.